Life is a journey that we all taken. Every step is guided by its own rules and laws. So come, come, come to the Lord. Come, come, come to the Lord. Immigration and family law, employment law and corporate law, commission of homes and all the other laws, professional and friendly services we give you all. For all your immigration law, family law, employment law, business and corporate law, welfare benefits, charity law, will, commission of all litigation, come to Town Law Solicitors or simply visit our website on www.townlaw.co.uk or simply call us on 024 776 32323. Town Law Solicitors, professional and friendly service. Life is a journey that we all taken. Every step is guided by its own rules and laws. So come, come, come to the Lord. Come, come, come to the Lord. Family law, employment law and corporate law, commission of homes and all the other laws, professional and friendly services we give you all. For all your immigration law, family law, employment law, business and corporate law, welfare benefits, charity law, will, commission of all litigation, come to Town Law Solicitors or simply visit our website on www.townlaw.co.uk or simply call us on 024 776 32323. Town Law Solicitors, professional and friendly service.
Hello, my name is Andrew Nyamayaro. I'm a solicitor at Town Law Solicitors based in Coventry in the United Kingdom. Today we are here again to talk about legal matters and legal issues. If you have got any questions, just type them in the chat and I will be able to respond to those questions as much as I can. If I cannot respond straight away, then I should be able to get in touch and then give you any responses. So if you've got any questions, fire them in the chat and then I'll be able to respond. However, I've received some questions ahead of this broadcast today. So the first question that I received, or the first set of facts that I received today, is that someone who is in the United Kingdom on a skilled worker visa is wondering if it is possible for their dependent to switch to a skilled worker visa if they get sponsorship from their employer on a skilled worker job. And if that happens, can they be able to then become a dependent on their spouse or a partner who is currently their dependent? So it is possible for parties to switch positions when it comes to who is going to have the COS and who is going to be a dependent. So under the current circumstances, the applicant or the skilled worker is someone who is doing care work, and the partner has got a specialism that they have. They work in a particular specialism. Let's say, for example, they are IT engineers or whatever job that they do. If they do happen to get a sponsor in their field, then they can become the main immigrant, and then the one who was the main immigrant now will then become a dependent, and the one who is currently the main immigrant has got a qualification that they have and they've experienced in a different field altogether to care work that they are doing, so they can then be able to leave the care work and then be able to work in whatever field that they have got experience in from their past or previous life. So the long and the short answer to that question is that it is possible for people to switch their positions. The one who has got a COS today might be dependent on their husband or a wife or a partner who will have a COS in the future, whichever way they want to do it. So it is possible to switch your COS. If you were listening to the news today, you would have heard that there has been an announcement that has been made by the Home Office regarding international students. The current status is that international students are able to bring their dependents, so they can bring their husband, their wife, and their children, their children. But there's been a surprise announcement today by the Home Office. The Home Office have made an announcement that they want to stop um, students from bringing over their dependents unless if the students are doing a research program. So it is now on the books, or it is now on the plan, that students will in the future not be able to bring over their dependents. This comes not as a surprise because a few days ago, the figures for net migration showed that the migration has increased from previous years, and most of the um, immigrants have come either on a skilled worker visa or as students. So they are now curbing upon students coming to the United Kingdom effectively, because if your dependents cannot come, then you have to reconsider whether or not the United Kingdom is the place for you to come and study and spend your money as an international student. Linked to that, they are also planning to stop students from switching um, from being a student to a skilled worker job unless if they finished their course. At the moment, it is current for students to switch from being a student to a skilled worker visa, even if they've not yet finished their studies. The Home Office is now going to cap this, or they've planned to cap this. You can no longer be able to switch during the course of your your studies. You have to wait until you finish. So this is again another thing that is being done to curb the influx of students who have been coming to the United Kingdom, whether as genuine students or on the pretense of being a student, but ultimately switching to another route or to another visa while they are now in the United Kingdom. That is going to be stopped by the Home Office. Again, on the topic of students, the Home Office are also going to review the maintenance requirement for students and their dependents. We know that the maintenance, give or take, is around 1,000 or 1,100 for the applicant or a dependent, and it increases in percentages and so forth. But the Home Office is going to review this. Most likely, they will review the figures upwards and maybe make it more difficult for students to come to the United Kingdom, or to make it more difficult for them to bring dependents. This again maybe is counter um, productive, in the sense that in the past few years they've been campaigning for students to come to the United Kingdom, because students in themselves, they bring a lot of money to the United Kingdom. They bring a lot of um, foreign currency and so forth, because they come and pay higher fees than local students, some of them up to 15, 20,000. And they then rent accommodation, and then some of them do part-time jobs and so forth. So students in themselves have been a kind of industry that has been developing and growing in the United Kingdom. But we will wait and see how this is going to pan out according to the plans of the Home Office. The other questions that I received have been pertaining to children. So, if someone is in the United Kingdom and they do not have legal status and they've got children that have been born here, or they've come to the United Kingdom and they've spent at least 7 years of their lives in the United Kingdom, you can apply for those children to have leave to remain. And as the carer or carers of those children, then you can also be able to apply for leave to remain in the United Kingdom and human rights for family and private life. So if you have children born in the United Kingdom or who came over to the United Kingdom and have spent 7 years or above in the United Kingdom, you can be able to apply for leave to remain here. If the children have been born in the United Kingdom and they've spent 10 years, they can now register as British citizens. So you can make an application for them to register as British citizens, and then you'll be also be able to remain as a carer of a British child. There has been issues relating to um, the funds or funding of such applications. So whether it's an application for leave to remain, extension of a leave to remain, or a citizenship for a child, you may be able to apply for a fee waiver. However, you have to prove to the Home Office that cannot, or you are not able to, or if you pay the Home Office fees, or if you are required to pay the Home Office, then you will be left destitute. If you can be able to prove that and show that, then you might be able to qualify for the fee waiver for the leave to remain for you and your children, or the citizenship of your child. If you have got any questions, you can put them in the chat and I'll be able to respond to them as I proceed with this presentation. Okay. It looks like we don't have more questions that are coming from them. So thank you so much for joining me today, and we will have another presentation next week on Tuesday, same time. Uh, Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get notifications of the presentations that we do, and or you can also watch us on Facebook on the Town Law Solicitors page or on my page, Andrew Nyamayaro. Thank you so much.